makes our chamber work is basically the fact that we've got a great executive director and a great events director. And I want to introduce those two people right now. Over here is Roseanne Nicolai. She's our events manager, and she's the one that makes sure that when we put on an event, the right people know about it and the right logistics occur, and that's what makes our events so successful. Darlene Rothman, sitting right here, she's going to be speaking next. She's our executive director and also our membership chair, and I'm sure every single one of you has at least talked to her at least 3 times. So without any further ado, Darlene.
We care about your success, and the primary objective of our chamber is to help you grow your business, and that's the main reason that we're here to support you. We arrange monthly network opportunities for you to meet your fellow members. We'll actually have you introduce yourselves later on today. Believe it or not, there's over 1,400 businesses listed in Berkeley, in Huntington Woods area, plus the North Oak Park area. So we want to help you connect with those businesses. We were surprised to see that there's 1,400 businesses listed between Berkeley and Huntington Woods. So we want to help you connect with them. They may be your clients, they may be your vendors, they may be your suppliers. There's all different ways that you might connect with them. Our membership includes, Beaumont just joined last week, the retail stores, the restaurants, the service businesses, the Berkeley School District, there's home-based businesses, the nonprofit organizations. So there's a lot of different reasons for you to consider being involved in interacting with what the chamber does. And every business has a story, as you've just heard a few of them. And we want to know your story, because the more we know about your business, about your story, the more that we're going to be talking about it amongst the other businesses. And recommendations, referrals, word of mouth, that's the best way to be talking about your businesses. And I continually am learning something new. Everyone that I meet, even I've been in this area for over 25 years, there's things I don't know. So if we just assume we know because we've been in the area for a year or 10 or 25 years, we don't know it all. There's several reasons why you've chosen to have your business in this area. And by being involved in this community's chamber allows us to reinforce the reasons why you came to this area in the first place. Having a larger chamber membership allows us to do more for the members. We can create more events based on where there might be an interest in developing that. And it offers our members more business partnerships. At our chamber chats and our blenders, business is happening because our members are interacting and forming unique partnerships. There's also member-to-member benefits. There's member-to-member discounts for you and your employees. If you're a member and haven't already let us know about a member-to-member benefit, please let us know, because it's a win-win for everyone. We do quite a bit of social media promotion, and if a member has a special event, we certainly promote that quite a bit in our social media. Office Depot discount, which has gotten even better. In 2014, they merged with Office Max, and so there's a larger discount on their products. The advertising and sponsorship opportunities, the education and support with small business select from Blue Cross Blue Shield, and tax deductions for your business. The Berkeley area offers several things. It's a destination, has destination stores and restaurants, trustworthy service businesses, free parking, safe and friendly environment, a great central location in Metro Detroit. And for the home-based businesses and local organizations, we're supporting the community where your kids go to school. So having a strong business community and a high nationally ranked school system entices residents to come and stay here. And new in 2014, we're going to be doing the Berkeley area map. It's going to fold out like this size, and just a blank of what the size is going to look like. It's going to have chamber members indicated on the map. We're going to distribute about 3,000 maps, and we're going to do this every 6 months because there's new members that come, and there's advertising opportunities for the map. There's pricing information on the back table there, and we can certainly talk to you about that. And inside your packet, there's information about the map. A sample of the sizes are what's on the back page. And we're also working on doing a restaurant week, which we will attract people not only from this area, but from other areas to the Berkeley area. So I hope that we've enlightened you into reasons why the Berkeley Area Chamber might feel right for you to be part of. We'd love your input and the many activities that we've mentioned. We invite you to join one of the committees, as Bridget has mentioned. Several of the people that have spoken here have gotten involved, and it's been a benefit to their business in addition to helping support the chamber.
Okay, we're going to move on to Officer Bob North, who is going to talk to us about some new developments and updates regarding the city as far as some signage and some parking that you as a business need to know about.
As a department, it's important that we reach out to not only our residents but to our business community. Vibrant business, involved residents make the whole called community. And it's important that we all do our part. Over time, and I've been here since 1979 as a young patrolman, we have had a great success as we've gone forward in time and seeing a big change to the positive in the business community. I meet with officers from different communities or different agencies that come in here from time to time in various respects. And they always comment about how you won't go hungry or thirsty in the city of Berkeley. And if you get overly full, we have Rite Aid and CVS. So we have one-stop shopping for everything here in our city. In my position, I, unfortunately, over the years, have piecemealed issues in the business community. And I really welcome this opportunity to try and get something out at once between today, tomorrow, and going forward to share information so that we can all go along with our business during the day and not worry about the fine print, so to speak. One of the biggest issues we have in this city is parking. Whether it's public, private, it's parking. We had a community meeting when we had some parking issues regarding the opening of Inside Garage, which has been wildly successful, and we're happy to see that. And I explained to the citizens that came in, because we sent out flyers, we had people come in, we have to do something, this isn't going to work with the influx of traffic. And I explained this to them, and I got a lot of people shaking their head, oh, now we understand. I said, this is the year 2014, and we are dealing with the road net and parking that was designed and placed out in 1928. So, that being said, it means we're always going uphill a little bit whenever we try to do something. And this sort of situation fosters the need for cooperation in the business community. I'll tell you quite frankly, I've had business people in the conference room next to my office, and I have not been very polite. I've explained to people, look, you've got this much space to do this much work, so you better figure out how to divide it up. You know, well, there's a name for what they were engaged in. I'll pass on that for right now. I think you understand. However, the need for collaboration, the need for cooperation, the need for maybe two neighbors to each bend just a little bit so everybody benefits is important to this business community. And the part that aggravates me as a professional is there's no reason not to do it. No one in these little situations I've had to deal with has presented not one positive thing on their behalf that they shouldn't cooperate with their neighbor or that they should cooperate. They were just being a pain in the neck. And when you want to be a pain in the neck, then we go to option 2. Option 2 is not pleasant. We prefer not to do that. I was engaged with one business person. I told him, look, why is it that you are not, why are there issues with you and your neighbors on this parking situation? Why is this happening? Why are not your business cards on his cash register or yours on his? And why are we not sharing this? And why am I as a police officer telling you how to run your business? He didn't like that very much, but hey, I didn't care. You know, he had to be told the truth. And the truth of the matter is, when we have limited space, you have to cooperate, collaborate, and go forward. Now, that being said, some of the handouts, if anybody didn't get one, I'll get you one after. This language here on your handout is the legal language that you need if someone parks on your property and you don't want them there. Now that means exactly this. We don't do it for you. It's up to you. Now, if you have to tow somebody off your lot, the only interaction the police department has with that is the people that you have hired, and it could be anybody you want. This is just a for example sign. Okay, you can do any tow company you want. The only interaction they have with the police department is the tow company calls us and we put in the computer. So if the person who's now not ever going to be your customer comes out and finds their car gone and calls us, we run the plate, it comes back, such and such a business had your car towed, it's at this tow company. And that's all our involvement is. Once again, the need for cooperation. Why create hard feelings? We don't have that much space, folks. We got to get along. And I would appreciate it as today we're talking about this, tomorrow I'm going to talk about this, as you go forth in your meetings, in your board meetings, into the chamber and the DDA world, talk about this. Make accommodations for each other, because in the long term, everybody's going to win. Okay. At the end of this one, at the end of the program, I will be happy to talk to some people after the program is done if you have any individual questions. Now, we have had some issues in the financial end of your business and mine when people get bad checks. Now, if you're not taking photo ID and a thumbprint, as we go forward, you have to remember the mission of the department is not to get your money back that you lost. The mission of the department is to prosecute criminals and provide education ahead of time so we don't get to that. If you lose money on a check and you're able to identify who that is, you have to sue them in civil court. Because the police department does not arm wrestle people to get your money back. Can't do it. As nice as it be sometimes, you can't do it. When you're dealing with credit cards, you're dealing with bank cards, you deal with any kind of card, remember, if you're not sure, verify ID. Make it the same for everybody. Have a policy that never changes. When I used to go to Hiller's when they were open, they ID'd me buying beer. I got a big kick out of it, quite frankly. But the thing is, when you get something that's going to be beneficial to you, set the policy, stick to it, don't deviate from it. Protect your resources, protect your investment. After the fact, sometimes we can't do a whole lot, but we're not the money collection agency. We're out here to catch the bad guys or prevent them from getting started in the first place. Now, if you have any questions regarding checks, call Lieutenant Crum at the department. I'll kick that little can down the road. Now, pre-planning for emergencies. I'm sorry, let me back up. If you're a resident or a business owner here and somebody steals your identity, we will take a report for you. We provide that service and have done that for a number of years. If you wake up one morning, you go to work, oh my God, what's this? Somebody stole my identity. Come on up and see us. We'll take a report. Depending upon what's involved, there could be a limitation to our investigation. However, we do provide the service of giving you a police report, so at least when you deal with the people involved out there in the financial world, you will be able to say, I do have a police report and this is the number, and that's going to be a heck of a good start. The next thing is on computer crime. There is no such thing as a secure computer. Always, always remember that. And use the right kind of passwords. Okay, don't use the pet's name, or the kid's name, or the name of the street or the cottage up north, or anything that's accessible. I don't know how, I know I do a lot of digging in a lot of different databases when we're tracking down people. It is, and I don't know how much you do that. But you take some time, you start doing it, it is horrifying how much heck, you get a picture of you in about 5 minutes. It's a little scary, but knowing that, remember, change your passwords, make them so there's not anything that you really know, and be like me, we have to line through them and put new ones about every 6 months or something. But be aware that if you're doing financial transactions on a computer, there is no security. Can they be very secure? Yes. Is there a guarantee? Not gonna happen. They can crack the Department of Defense. If you want a dog room and shop on 12 Mile, you got a snowball's chance in hell. So you wanna make sure you're very discreet about that and be careful about how you do that. Now, snow plowing. Everybody's favorite subject. People that plow snow for you, if you have snow plow people, they have to go to Public Works for an inspection, and they have to have a permit, and the requirements are listed there in Public Works. Reason for that is this, because I was asked this question the other day by a business person, who's not here, by the way. We've had snowplow people knock off water services, gas lines, knock down walls, crack front doors, and disappear into the night. Or if we stop them and they don't have their insurance, they don't have a permit, we gotta cite them, bring them into court. So, prevent that ahead of time. Make sure you get everything set with whoever you use to plow your snow. All the requirements are available at Public Works. They'll be happy to help you with it. I think I covered the things that I deal with most of the time in a hopscotch manner with the business community. But I would like to say this. The Chamber, it has been my pleasure to deal with people here. Alan, wonderful person. Thespian, too. I found out he was in a play. I'm not letting him get to the end of it now. We're very fortunate in this community. In the paper the other day, we're the 5th safest city in the state of Michigan. That goes to a good community of both residents and business people who know to call when they're not sure of something, who take preventive measures and put in the proper locks and lights. But that calling when you're not sure is the most important thing. And because everyone's involved, we have the involved community, the vibrant business. You put it together in a community, we got a good thing going here. It's been going good for a while, it's gonna continue to go well. But everybody has to put that work in. Everybody has to put that involvement in. And tonight is just an example of that by bringing people in here to talk to you, to spread the word. After it, I'll be happy to answer any questions. I tell you what, I'm on my last 6 months here on this job. It has been great in this community, and this business community has come up by leaps and bounds from when I first came here. And you are all part of that, and I'm proud to be able to serve you in this community, and thank you very much for your time. Have a good evening.